Yeah. So when people start buying, okay, you can't say that, Donnie. Yeah. Okay. I was about to tell you that I had just started it. I'll edit it out of the like video. Okay, so far they've talked about Project Hail Mary, which I was really hoping that they would, and I was really hoping that trailer would come out, but it hasn't. Project Hail Mary is the first is oh, the first trailer for Project Hail Mary is legitimately unlike anything Lord and Miller have done before. It retains some of their signature humor, but it looks very profound, dramatic, emotional, and awe-inspiring. Could easily be an all-time performance from Ryan Gosling here. Interesting. Verity. Never heard of it. This is why we go to the movies. I'm not the only one saying that because I'm in the movie. I'm also a producer on it. Amazon has 14 titles in their 2026 theatrical slate. Wow. I wonder if they're going to talk about James Bond. Donnie, you think they're going to announce who the James Bond is? Yeah, you know, in some kind of way. That's not just wait for no way to proceed. Okay, but that has nothing to do with this. Oh, it looks like this. Oh, keep forgetting. I am. I am talking to you. You're like my co-host. I said I am talking to you. You're my co-host. So right now they're talking about Verity, which I've never heard of, but it's but it's but it's okay. The stream can't hear you, and I don't know how to fix that. I know. Hang on, everybody. Just a few technical difficulties here, real quick. Uh, okay, it's fine. Um, Back to this. So, Verity, have they said anything else? Okay. Luca Guadagnino's new movie with Andrew Garfield and Io Abadiri, After the Hunt. Interesting. I want to know what Verity is. Let's see. Verity. It is a based on a novel. What's the plot? Plot. Lowen Ashley is a struggling writer on the brink of financial ruin when she accepts a job offer of a lifetime. Jeremy Crawford, husband of best-selling author Crawford, has hired Lowen to complete the remaining books in a successful series his injured wife was unable to finish. Interesting. Well, and they're turning it into a movie. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a book, but they're turning it into a movie. I'd watch that. I know Elena would watch that. See what After the Hunt is. No. I'm gonna read what After the Hunt. A personal and professional cross. Julia Roberts, Henrik Gibson, or Jesus, Andrew Garfield, Io Abadiri. Interesting. I like those people. It's gonna be interesting because I'm assuming that Andrew Garfield is like the villain in that. So they're watching a first look at After the Hunt. Well, yeah, I think it's a good variety of spin-offs like to like original movies. Like this is perfect. New Thomas Crown Affair movie will be directed and starring Michael B. Jordan. That's interesting. I didn't realize that was coming out next year. So I think that that's like a first time announcement. I knew that they were remaking the Thomas Crown Affair, but I didn't know the Michael B. Jordan was involved. It sounds interesting. I mean, I'd watch it. I mean, yeah, the story follows a rich playboy who enjoys stealing art for a hobby, but meets his match in an insurance investigator who quickly fall for each other. Kinda. I really hope that that trailer for Project Hail Mary comes out soon. When does that movie come out? Does it have a release date? I want to say one of these. Uh, does it not have a release date yet? I thought that it did. Oh, it's coming out 2026. I thought that was coming out this year. That's sad. Okay, we won't see that trailer for a while. We probably won't see that trailer till comes out comes out in March. So I would expect October-ish. Sony's announcements, their big one was they announced the title for Spider-Man 4, which was Spider-Man Brave New Day or Brand New Day. And then they announced Spider-Verse. was coming out June 4th. Yeah, no, it's nice that Spider-Verse finally has a. Yeah, which I don't think that it will. Yeah, so the first trailer for After the Hunt includes Julia Roberts as a teacher who must navigate the fallout of a scandal where Ayo Abediri's character is sexually assaulted by Andrew Garfield's character. That sounds interesting. And then, so that was basically Sony's panel. And then after Sony was, who went? Yes, Marvel's is tomorrow. Disney's is tomorrow. Universal had theirs this morning or this afternoon, and they did, what did they, they announced How to Train Your Dragon 2. They announced a sequel to the remake. Remember how how they're remaking How to Train Your Dragon? Yeah, they're making a sequel to that. They released a Yeah, it premiered today at CinemaCon. And then they released the trailer for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, or Five Nights at Freddy's 2. It actually looks better than the first one. And then the toy animatronics are going to be in it. What? I said, and the toy animatronics are going to be in it. Yeah, that's why I said they're also. Mhm. Yeah, as long as I'm pretty sure Markiplier is going to be in it. Okay, that's just a theory. Film theory. Oh, Mercy, starring Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson, is now being showcased. What is Mercy? Oh, I'm not. Mercy. A detective is accused of a crime to prove he is innocent. Okay. The plot sounds generic, but we'll see what they say about the trailer because the trailer could be better. Like, because I mean, that's really just like this is a very topical logline there, but there's way more to this movie than meets the eye. As all main players seemingly have ulterior motives, Andrew Garfield is acting in scumbag mode Why AO has her own suspicious ticks only. Okay, so apparently that After the Hunt looks good. Chris Pratt is on stage at CinemaCon right now. Interesting. So Mercy, Chris Pratt has 90 minutes to prove to an AI courtroom that his wife that he didn't kill his wife. The twist, he's trapped in his own invention. Mhm. That's not Chris Pratt. Fucking somebody are being slow with some of these updates today. Like discussing film is not on things. Okay, so Mercy's coming out January 2026, which makes sense for them to have that here then. Uh, my, uh, either they're still watching footage or I don't know what's going on. I feel like everybody just stopped posting about what's going on. Uber, fuck, Chris Pratt. Oh, here's the full plot. We just saw a trailer for Mercy in which Chris Pratt has 90 minutes to prove to an AI courtroom he didn't kill his wife. In this courtroom, he is the judge, jury, executioner, and has infinite resources to prove his innocence. The twist, he's trapped in his own invention. Okay, I guess. Something like that. That's interesting. No, I'm happy that Chris Pratt's in it. No, I like Chris Pratt because if this is done, so on discussing film, it also mentioned that he's trapped in a chair. So this could be an interesting like character study and could be like a genuine dramatic role for Chris Pratt. And I'd like to see that. Yeah, like it sounds like an interesting thriller. Hello, I'm streaming. Streaming. Okay, I'm streaming. Yeah. No. Yeah, I'm not getting back on for a minute. I'm not getting back on for a minute. I'm streaming on you. I'm stream. Okay, I'm streaming. Doing like the t Twitter stream thing I was telling you about. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so we just saw first footage from Three Bags Full, a sheep detective movie starring Hugh Jackman. Follows a flock of sheep who must solve the brutal murder of their shepherd, played by Hugh Jackman. Interesting. I don't know. It's live action. It does. It's based on a book. DreamWorks. DreamWorks. Yeah, they didn't announce anything except for How to Train Your Dragon 2. Um, let's see, has the Hollywood Handle said anything? Um, oh, Chris Hemsworth and Chris Hemsworth and Halle Berry are on stage to talk Crime 101, a new heist film. Barry Keoghan's gonna be in it. Um, what's it about? What? A jewel thief survives the thieves are linked to one man rather than Colombian cartel. Huh. Who's gonna be in this? Okay. So it has Monica Barbero, who's a pretty big up and rising star right now. I mean, she was just in Complete Unknown and she was in Top Gun Maverick. Um, Barry Keoghan, who's pretty big right now. Chris Hemsworth, Halle Berry, Pedro Pascal, Mark Ruffalo, Nick Nolte. That's a pretty good cast. Hopefully they do something with it because I mean, Chris Hemsworth's other non-MCU movies haven't exactly been the best or like watched by many people. So he's Thor. But like, I mean, honestly, outside of the Thor movies, I don't know how many hits he's really had. I know Furiosa wasn't. The Extraction movies seem to be. He was really good in Transformers 1, but it didn't do great. MIB International, I'm pretty sure bombed. I think that Bad Times at the El Royale underperformed. Huntsman Winners War underperformed. Ghostbusters 2016, I do believe made its money back. But like, I mean, it's it'll be interesting. I hope that it'll be good. Yeah, 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 yeah. 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 All of those movies are happening. Uh, I have to find it. Hang on, if it'll load. So, out of that lineup, the ones that like I'm most looking forward, or I guess the three I'm most looking forward to, Project Hail Mary for sure. Um, Avengers Doomsday. And for those of you who don't know, this is the picture he's talking about. And then honestly, probably Spider-Man 4 or Toy Story 5. I'm very excited for Spider-Man, or I'm very excited for Toy Story 5. Okay. Yeah, I think that the Clayface movie will be very good. They got very good people behind the scenes working on it. And the rumor right now is that either James McAvoy or Daniel Radcliffe is going to play Clayface. I like both choices. I like both choices. I'm pulling for Daniel Radcliffe because I want to see him do something like that. So it seems like Crime 101 is still on stage. My guess would be that they're seeing footage, but once again, that doesn't come out. And yeah, they said One Take said that they were getting their first look 7 minutes ago. So I'm very, very surprised that they didn't talk about Mario 2 on the Universal panel earlier because historically, CinemaCon is always around the first week in April. Last week in March, first week in April, somewhere around there. And well, this year, or mm, Su- Super Mario Brothers 2 is slated to come out in April 3rd of 2026, which is right when CinemaCon is going to be happening. So they're not going to talk about it next year either. Because, I mean, it's going to be out. So, yeah, I don't understand why they didn't say anything about it. Like, I understand why they didn't talk about any of their other animated movies. Like, Shrek 5 is coming out in December, so they can talk about it next year. Minions is coming out in July, so they can talk about it next year. I don't understand why they skipped on Mario. Because Mario is going to be one of their tentpole films next year. The first one made $1 billion, and I'm sure that they're expecting the second one too. Um, I don't know honestly, because the only thing we have is the poster. Well, yeah, the only thing we have is the poster, and let me see if I can bring that up. Well, yeah, obviously we know who's going to be playing Mario. We know who's going to be playing Luigi. Yeah, yeah, that's all known. Because I mean, there's was a first one, but see, is there anything new? Um, it's never gonna happen. Why? I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm not sniffing what you're stepping in. Um, Still not seeing anything new. How late is this presentation supposed to go till? CinemaCon schedule. Supposed to go till 10 their time. So, Vegas. So there's still about 40 minutes left. And normally these run at least 20 minutes over, so no. They do it at one of the hotels. Oh, it sounds like that Michael Jackson biopic will not be releasing this year, which isn't surprising after everything that's been heard. Um, Nobody is like, oh, is God is follows twins on an odyssey fueled journey to fulfill wish made by their dying mother to kill their father. Interesting. Okay, that doesn't really sound like something I'd watch, but the Odyssey is yes. I didn't pick the Odyssey because the Odyssey wasn't on that, but yes. No, it wasn't. But yes, the Odyssey, I'm very, very excited. The Odyssey does come out in 2026. It just wasn't on that poster list. No, Odyssey is not gonna bomb. Trust me. I don't think that a Christopher Nolan movie is going to bomb in 2026. Christopher Nolan films are basically the new Spielberg films. Whenever Christopher Nolan releases a new movie, it is an event. I mean, just look at Oppenheimer. If Oppenheimer can make almost $1 billion, a story that nobody cared about until it was revealed that Christopher Nolan was going to be doing it, I mean, yeah, it's just, it's written on the wall. Oppenheimer is gonna like a really weird title because of it's like based on it's a play. Okay, it's based on a play. I still don't understand the title though. Mm, Still just is God is. Trying to think of what other Amazon movies are coming out. Um, like what else they could. I mean, I have a feeling they're gonna end up ending with something about James Bond. Oh, they have the Masters of Universe movie, so that's got to be coming up soon because that's coming out within the next year. Oh, Mahershala Ali will star as an assassin dealing with loneliness in Bassam Tariq's new innovatively made action film, Your Mother, Your Mother, Your Mother. Interesting. Wasn't that one of the guys who was supposed to direct Blade? Yeah, yeah, it was. I think it was like the first or second guy who was attached to direct Blade. They're still saying Halle Berry, which we all already know they're not on stage anymore. I've figured that out. Oh, new description for Crime 101. Crime 101 is an original LA crime thriller where Chris Hemsworth is an expert jewel thief versus Mark Ruffalo's gruff LA detective. An unpredictable low-life motorcycle crook played by Barry Keoghan and Harry Bailey is a broker with her own plans. Interesting. Oh, Masters of the Universe is next. Oh, wait. Oh shit, they're relaunching the United Artists label. That's cool. They're talking about James Bond. We're committed to honoring the legacy of this character. Amy and David couldn't be here as they are in London working on the film. So, a James Bond movie will be in production within the next year or two. That is very cool. I want to know who they're going to get to play Bond. I think it's going to end up being Henry Cavill. I think it's going to end up being Henry Cavill. Honestly, which Henry Cavill is probably my first choice. My second choice is Richard Madden, who was Icarus, who was Icarus in Eternals. Which I mean, honestly, Richard Madden's 38, which wouldn't be a bad time to start playing because you could do it for all of your 40s and then into your 50s. I mean, how old? I mean, how old is Daniel Craig? Daniel Craig's 57. Well, yeah, Daniel Craig's almost 60, and he just finished being yeah, and Daniel Craig just is about to turn 60, and he just finished playing Bond a few years ago. So, I mean, okay, Hollywood Handle says that what they saw from Masters of Universe is surprisingly epic. Masters of the Universe is surprisingly epic from what they're seeing, which is good because from what I've heard, it's going to be taking the approach where it, like brings the fake characters into the real world, like what the Smurfs movie did. But actually, Masters of the Universe has a pretty cool world that they could like stay in. But I'm interested to see if they didn't get to see Jared Leto as Skeletor. They got to hear his voice. Did they hear his voice? I want to know what he sounds like. I mean, I want to know what he looks like too, but I want to know if he does the voice like Skeletor. So let's see. Travis Knight's live action He Man looks cool as shit. I'm not even going to lie. Huge practical sets. The costumes are super accurate to the original cartoon without looking too ridiculous. Nicholas Galazine He Man looks legit as I can get, according to the co-owner of Discussing Film. Oh, so Masters of the Universe footage, you got to see a lot of the behind the scenes of them building the sets. Nicholas Galazine preparing and fight training. He looks awesome. Get to see a lot more of the cast and crew. It looks very true to the source material and should make fans happy. That's good. John Bernthal and Ben Affleck are talk. Oh shit! to talk about the our to talk about Accountant 2, which is good because I'm very excited for Accountant 2 and I've heard very good things. Have you seen the first Accountant, Donnie? It- It's real. I really liked the first one. I need to rewatch it. We just got a first look at the Masters of the Universe movie. To say we're worried is an understatement. The costumes and oh, wowed is an understatement. The costumes and set pieces all look incredibly faithful to the toys, and production design is top notch. Travis Knight seems to have the code. That honestly doesn't surprise me. He did that. He did the B movie that came out a few years ago, or not the Bumblebee movie, the Transformers Bumblebee. Yeah, he did that a few years ago, and I didn't see it, but I heard that he did really good. Oh, apparently Idris Elba as Man at Arms, ironically looks super cool. That's cool. I don't know what Man at Arms looks like in He-Man. Let's see. Okay. So it's this guy, and apparently he looks comic accurate. So cool. Okay, they're about to see brand new footage from The Accountant too. So, which that opens in a couple weeks. It comes out in okay. It comes out the 25th. So yeah, it makes sense that they'd be talking about it. I don't think they'll spend too much time on it, but there's about 25 minutes left. What's that? Yeah, something like that. Let's see. The movie podcast. Come on, reload. Okay, people are really liking what they're seeing of He-Man. Hmm. Right now, they're getting an extended trailer for The Accountant too. I don't think that since they said that Amy Pascal and the other producer working on James Bond, I don't think that they're gonna be there. I don't think they're announcing who the new James Bond is. What? I don't know. Probably about 20 to 30 more minutes. Why? Okay. Okay. Mm, I don't know. That's why I left. I love you. Oh. Let's see. Still just on stage, or still just watching uh Accountant, it seems. I'm excited for the Minecraft movie. Actually, I'm curious what the Rotten Tomato score is now. It debuted at like fifth. It debuted at like 50 something. It's still at 52%. Oh, 53, it's gone up. It just means that it just means that critics are split. I have heard from people on YouTube that I watch for like movie stuff that they've liked it. That's not true. And I don't think that that's true. I mean, Minecraft's almost 20 years old. Minecraft came out in 2009. When did Minecraft come out? Yep. In 4 years, it'll be 20. It's 16. Hang on, guys. I'm just closing out a few things. Um, Still nobody is saying anything. Unless they're wrapping up with the accountant too. Which I mean, I guess is possible since it's their newest upcoming movie. But I mean, there's supposed to still be about 20 minutes left. So, oh, okay. I will watch that. I Play Rocky is moving forward at Amazon MGM. Follows a young Sylvester Stallone and the dramatic journey it took to get Rocky made. Peter Farrelly is set to direct. I like that. I I like the Farrelly brothers, and I still like the movies that they make. So I am genuinely excited to watch that. Peter Farrelly is he the one who did? I like one of the Farrelly brothers movies better than the other one. So okay, yep, I like it's Peter's that I like more. So yeah, that is excited because yeah, I liked Ricky Stenicki, which was also for Amazon. That movie was fun. It was stupid, but it was fun. Um, I liked The Greatest Beer Run Ever. I don't understand why it got really bad reviews. Like, honestly, that movie was really good. So, yeah, I'm fully down to watch that. Oh, I guess that they are done. They didn't even. Oh, wait. No. Are they? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Are they done? Because normally they'll post that when they're like done. The CinemaCon hasn't said that it's done. Unless they like I mean, I like Rocky, but is that what you end on? You know? I don't know. Come on. Sorry, my computer is being slow. Um, I can't tell if they're done or not. And none of the places that I look are telling me. I am Rocky, yeah. Um, hang on. Still trying to figure out if Amazon is done or not. It's discussing film is just talking about I Play Rocky. Um, Counting 2. Hmm. What? Okay, yep. Amazon is officially done. They ended it with the I am Rocky. So, okay. Unless that wasn't a that might not have been like something from the presentation that very oh no. They announced it during the closing sizzle reel. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for the stream. So, you got anything else to say, Donnie? All right. To you later.